What's up, guys? It's your boy Rome 300. Welcome to He Smells Like Rome. Thank you for joining me. Y'all saw the title, and yes, this is the second annual Boadicea the Victorious collaboration video. It's been a long time coming. I know it's been about 2 years since I've done one of these, and overjoyous, super excited, hyped to do this video for you guys. And I have some excellent fragrance reviewers and some fragrance collectors. You've seen them on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. This has been something I've been thinking of doing for a really long time. The first one was pretty good, but I knew I wanted to do it even better this time. So I reached out to some of my favorite fragrance reviewers. I posted it on Instagram, Facebook, and some people even hit me up and said, hey, I want to join, definitely want to be in this one. So yeah, I put this thing together. So this is the whole premise of this idea. We're going to talk about our favorite Boadicea fragrances we have in our collection, either our most cherished, favorite smelling, and also we're also going to talk about the fragrance that we want to add to our collection, something that we've been dying to get that's probably been out of our reach price-wise, or we just kind of not had an opportunity to get it. So we're going to bring that to you guys. We also want to introduce you guys that don't know about Boadicea the Victorious fragrances, and I know it's out there in Europe, I know it's out there in Russia, Middle East. It's really popular in Russia and Middle East. America, we're getting there. So that's what I want to do. I want to let people in the US know that Boadicea the Victorious is a tremendous luxury niche fragrance house that comes out with some of the most unbelievable fragrances that you can get your hands on. So I'm not going to talk too much. That's pretty much what it is. So I do have something I want to show you guys. I've been keeping it a secret even from the fragrance reviewers, but I want to show you guys this special surprise. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the surprise? All right, here we go.
Good morning, my name is David Crisp. I'm the CEO of Boadicea the Victorious. He Smells Like Rome, Rome Legatis, has asked me to do a brief introduction to the latest collaboration video on Boadicea the Victorious that he's currently putting together. So here we go. Looking back at 2019, we opened in the Harrods Salon de Parfum back in March. We launched Carbon Sapphire and Rebellious in London. In October, we were lucky enough to go on Emirates Airline, represented by Valiant and Ardent. In November, we launched Pearl Moon and Black Cashmere as unique fragrances in Doha, Qatar. And in December, we launched Solar and Eureka, the latest Chinese New Year fragrance, in Moscow. Looking forwards to 2020, we've already launched Envious in Selfridges, which has been widely well accepted. We are already working on our next Sapphire fragrance, which will launch probably in April in Harrods. We have the Q80 National Day one all ready to rock and roll, 2 new ones for Russia. We'll also add to the Pewter collection for Russia to go alongside Heroin. I'm filming today in London on the 3rd of February. This is an auspicious day for us. It's exactly 10 years ago since I acquired the business and took it to the heights it now resides at. We love making fragrances for you. We always want to be standout. We want to be different. We don't care if you don't like it. We just know that someone somewhere will. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video, and I hope to bump into you soon somewhere in the world, as I did with Syed last week in Dubai. Good luck and enjoy watching.
Thanks, Roman, for asking me to be a part of this collaboration of one of my favorite houses, Boadicea. If you guys have ever seen my channel, I've done quite a few videos on Boadicea, mostly first impressions. From those, I ended up picking up 12 bottles from this house that I absolutely love, but you can't really see because I'm in the way, so hold on. Alright, so when Rome asked me to pick my favorite one to talk about, I knew right away what I was going to talk about. There's no question about it. By a long shot, this is my favorite. Even above those $885 ridiculous retail bottles like Blue Sapphire, Green Sapphire, and Almas. There's plenty of good options from this house in the $200 range, and this is one of them. ardent, or ardent, however you want to say it. Oh, guys, I can't say enough positive things about this fragrance. It is so good. So predominantly it's a rose fragrance, but it is, if you add it to your collection, it's not going to be redundant if you've got a bunch of rose scents. I think what sets this one apart really, first of all, if you look on the Boadicea website, it doesn't list this note. And I've seen Boadicea comment on their Instagram that they don't list all the notes. If you look on Fragrantica, which is user-based, you know, just a bunch of frag heads saying what they think that they're picking up. And I agree with this. The second most prominent note is beeswax. Now, you're not necessarily smelling the beeswax, but it gives it this really thick, rich, dense, syrupy quality and sweet, which kind of makes it a gourmand. It's just, it's delicious. It's beautiful. Oh, if you guys are familiar with slumber house fragrances, how thick and dense and syrupy those are, like Sova, you get that richness that you get with slumber house in this fragrance. This is definitely the most rich Boadicea that I have smelled. Oh, it is so good. And I'm not one that usually talks about which fragrances get you compliments, but this one, every time I wear it, unsolicited comments, even from afar, this is just, people love this one. It's not off-putting. If it is, it's because it's too beast mode. It's pretty strong, so go light on the trigger and it will last you all day. So that is my favorite Boadicea.
Hello everyone, it's Dr. Mobley Loves Perfume here to talk about one of my favorite new finds, Boadicea, the Victorious, and I purchased Glorious. Now, Glorious has top notes of pineapple, apple, raspberry, plum, peach. Is delicious upon first spray, and as you wear it, it evolves. The sandalwood, the amber, the guaiac wood really grounds this fragrance, and even as it evolves throughout the day, you can still smell that fruity goodness. The bottle is so beautiful. They just took the time, you could see, to put a lot of thought into it. I love the design, how heavy it is. It just feels like a quality bottle, and it wears as a quality fragrance. If you are not familiar with this house, please check them out. Again, Boadicea, the Victorious. I don't usually keep boxes, but I did for this one because it just presents as a very special fragrance, okay? If you get it, let me know. Take care.
Salutations, hi, my name's Kristen from the channel Beauty Meow, and a humongous thank you for letting me be part of this amazing collab. I really appreciate it. I love your channel, love your taste in fragrances, probably one of the most like high-class, luxurious, just like impeccably curated collections that you have. You all watching this video probably already know that. Definitely, I'm always impressed by what you're wearing and just your taste in sneakers and fashion and things like that, and your beautiful family. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now about you. I'm gonna start talking about fragrance because that's why I'm here. Hi. So let's talk about Boadicea the Victorious. This fragrance house is one that I don't own any of, but I have immediate plans to add a few to my collection. The entire line is really beautiful. There's a complexity to these fragrances that I find to be really hard to match. They're along the lines of Amouage, Xerjoff, just in regards to the types of notes that they use, how they mix everything together, and start to finish from juice to bottle, the presentation is perfect. I love their bottles. They're really, really cool looking. So if I had to pick a few fragrances that I love, Lavish is great, Glorious is beautiful. Blue Sapphire is one that smell-wise I think is right along my alley in regards to how it smells really unique but really beautiful. It's got that bright citrusy opening, it's got oud, you've got jasmine, you've got aromatic spices. There's a lot of different things that go into that scent that make it really beautiful and unique and special, and it just wears on the skin so sexy, and at the same time the packaging is beautiful. So just from like a wow factor in regards to fragrance, that one to me is just, and you'll probably hear about it a lot, it's just amazing. And when I think about that house and those fragrances, that's like the first one that comes to mind, is that fragrance. I don't think I'm the only one that says that. I think that a lot of people just, like when you have that kind of signature scent in your collection that brings people to you, that converts people from being casual fans to actually investing in your fragrances, I think Blue Sapphire for Boadicea is definitely it. One I'm gonna add to my collection soon is Love Ardent. It's a beautiful kind of jammy floral scent with patchouli and woods and spices. It's gorgeous. It's on my to buy this year. I love it. But enough blabbering from me. Let's get on to the next person so they can talk about this amazing house and these amazing fragrances. Anyway, thank you guys so much for having me, and I hope you like my choices. And on to the next. Bye.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Fragrance Journey 01. I want to give a big shout out to my brother He Smells Like Rome for inviting me to be in this 2020 Boadicea the Victoria collaboration. The first fragrance from the house I'd like to talk about is Complex 2020. This comes with a really beautiful presentation. This is a dark, smoky sage, basil, leather, musk, animalics. Very dark fragrance, but very herbal on the top, but it's smoky, leathery, and definitely animalic and musky on the dry down. This is gonna last on your skin for 14 to 16 hours. And it's a little bit on the pricey side, but definitely one you want to get in your collection. The next one I would like to talk about is another one that I don't hear many people talk about. I don't think I've heard anybody on YouTube speak of this one, and it's called The King. This is the most beautiful plum accord I've smelled in any fragrance so far. It's spicy, it's floral, it's leathery, it's ambery. It's got some castoreum in it also. And this is another one, when you spray it on, people around you just seem to be in heaven. They just seem to love it. This definitely is one that starts conversations. I don't wear it a lot, but it was so good that I actually bought a bottle of it, just so I always have it in my collection. It is just a masterpiece of a plum fragrance with a plum accord. I just enjoy it so much. Those are two fragrances I want to talk about. Again, shout out to my brother He Smells Like Rome. Good looking out. I appreciate everything, my brother. All blessings to you, and I'm out. Peace.
Hi there, this is Sam from My World of Fragrance. I'd like to first and foremost really thank He Smells Like Rome for putting together this collaboration video. It's a lot of work gathering different people to put into one video, so I really appreciate this, and also the fact that this is on one of my favorite houses. I really am a fan of this house, and I'm actually the self-proclaimed queen of Boadicea, if you didn't know. So I own quite a few from this line in my collection, and I've just recently spoken about some of them in my videos as well. So the most near and dear fragrance to me, one that has a special place in my heart from Boadicea the Victorious, is none other than Nemer. And Nemer just reminds me of my boyfriend or my other half, because he wears this fragrance and he wore it when we first met actually as well. So it has some mysterious aura to it. This is woody, it's rosy, it's misty. But what really gets me with this fragrance is the saffron in it. Saffron is one of my favorite notes, and the way that this is highlighted in Nemer is just wonderfully brought forward, but has this mysterious aura blended in with oak moss. There are so many notes in this. I just find this so sensual, and whenever a man, or when my man wears this, I think, who are you, exotic creature? I mean, I just love Nemer. So my choice for my favorite fragrance in the line will probably come as no surprise to you, and I'm so sorry if everyone is mentioning the exact same one, but of course it just has to be Blue Sapphire by Boadicea the Victorious. And this, does this even need any introduction? Do I need to even say any more? This is a regal fragrance. It makes me feel like royalty wearing this. It's oud, rose, patchouli. This packs a punch, and especially now this time of the year, winter time here in London, I just love having my coat drenched in blue sapphire, and people can come and approach me if they dare. This is by Christian Provenzano, one of my favorite noses. I just love his style. I love that this is bodacious, as it should be, being from Boadicea. So these are my picks, and yeah, thanks for featuring me.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Roman, thank you very much for the invite. Of course, you had to invite me because I am nothing but class, culture, and sophistication. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chadwick von Snobbery, also known as A Gentleman's Journey, when I decide to be normal. But trust me, this is going to come out a lot more because I just exude this cultural sophistication. Now, Roman asked me to be a part of this because, you know, he is a bit of a niche snob. So am I. But you know what, Roman? I have not really dived into the Boadicea house, but you didn't ask me to see what I'd be interested in, and I did find a few. There's something called Boadicea Carbon Sapphire. It's got notes of rose, jasmine, oud, saffron, amber, and musk. And another one that really does look promising is Boadicea's Rouge Temptation. Boadicea the Victorious. Oh my goodness, Rouge Temptation. It's got notes of vanilla, benzoin, rose, love rose. A niche snob loves its rose. It also has jasmine, musk, and peach. Now, Roman, I do thank you for the invite. Trust me, if you invite me next year, this character will be coming out, and I promise to have a bottle next meet. That is my time, ladies and gentlemen. Roman, I thank you very much, and ta-ta toodles, and to the next passage. Goodbye.
My man Chad, come on, man. I asked you last time to hook me up. I thought we were cool, brother.
Let me talk to him. Nah, you gave him a chance already.
I got it.
Now it's my turn. Move out the way.
No. Alright.
How you doing, Chad? What's going on? Yeah, now you gotta deal with me. My name Uncle Mike, okay? We need to talk to you. Didn't Rome tell you next time you don't have no Boadicea, you gonna have some problems? Now you gotta deal with me. Okay, I don't understand how you don't have no Boadicea, huh? How you gonna have everything else but Boadicea? You got Ferrari, you got Lamborghini, you got Bentley, all that, but no Boadicea.
It's called Boadicea.
I don't care what it's called. I know what I'm saying.
I know, but it's
don't correct me.
It's not Boadicea.
Not on the YouTube, okay? Listen, Chad. You listening when I'm talking to you. Next time we're gonna give you one more chance. If you ain't got no Boadicea by the end of this year, we coming to see you. And it ain't gonna be nothing fun. I'll holler at you later. Turn the camera off.
I'm sorry. Let's just go on to the next review.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Eric, aka Centrifugal Force. You get two fragrances today from me, alright? First is going to be my most luxurious treasure from the Boadicea the Victorious house, and what I think is the best smelling so far. I haven't smelled them all, but we're working on that. Stand by. Alright, without any further ado, let's get this started. What you're looking at right now is the best smelling fragrance in my Boadicea the Victorious collection. This is Ardent. It is a honeyed oud rose combo that will simply blow you away. Trust me on this one, this is stunning. All right, and up next is my most treasured fragrance from the Boadicea the Victorious line, and it's this beautiful monstrosity right here. This is Fortuitous. Absolutely stunning. This will blow the socks right off your feet. It is that good. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go ahead and rate these two a tie. This is gonna be tied with Ardent in terms of the best smelling. It's a kind of tropical fragrance, a little coconutty, slightly sweet, some tropical florals as well. Brother, you wanna talk about opulence? This one exudes it, literally leaking. This is, again, an absolute stunner. You smell this, you're set. That's my time, I gotta get out of here. Big shout out to you, Roro. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, what's up, Boadicea the Victorious lovers? How are you guys? Thank you so much, Rome, for inviting me to this collaboration. So excited to see what all the other reviewers' picks are for this house. This is one of those brands, houses. It is just amazing. The quality, the performance, the blends are masterfully blended, and it's just, there's so many to choose from. I have kind of my special 3 that I use throughout the year. And again, I'm gonna definitely get some more. I mean, everything, you know, Alan from Beverly Hills Perfumery sends me, I want a bottle, but they're very pricey, but the quality is there. So guys, I'm gonna get on with my first one. This is my summer scent. that I really like. I basically just purchased this a few months ago, did a review on it, but guys, this one is Hyde Park, and it is just, it's beautiful. It's got a lot of nice things going on. Why this one is so nice, you get this beautiful orange opening. It's citrusy. It's very floral with a really bright neroli note in here, and it's kind of creamy. But then what they've done to it is they put benzoin in it. And what that's gonna do, it's kind of just gonna sweeten up, and it's just a different blended kind of citrusy fragrance. And guys, it's just it's different, it's beautiful, it lasts a long time on my skin, and it is just gorgeous. But there's that bottle. The bottles are just absolutely beautiful. This is kind of like that opal color. You can still see the fragrance level in there and everything, but their bottles are beautiful. Their boxes kind of, I wish they would do a little bit better job with their boxes, but again, that doesn't mean anything. The bottle and what's inside matters the most. Now I do have my blue sapphire, would be my winner choice, and that is put away in a box, but I still have a nice decant. This stuff, I'm telling you, you need 2 to 3 sprays, small sprays, and it just lasts a really long time. Again, Alan over at Beverly Hills Perfumery sent me a nice big decant with this when I did get the bottle. And guys, I just love it. You get some patchouli in there, you get rose, you get this oud. So this one, you have so many different blends going on. It's citrusy, it's floral a little bit, it's masculine, it's a little bit darker. And for you ladies, I think this one would work, but this one definitely leans a little bit more masculine. So I think it's just a definite, I think a man should wear this one. Now, on a good note, Violet Sapphire is absolutely stunning for a woman, I believe. I mean, I still kind of, I wear the sample and it smells really good, but it's perfect for a lady and a woman. So, but guys, Blue Sapphire is kind of my winter fragrance for Boadicea the Victorious. It's just an awesome blended fragrance and very masculine. Now this one, it can be worn all year round. It's just awesome. I wish it performed just a little bit better. It performs pretty good, and it's great for like the summertime and that, but I wish it just performed just a little bit better. But guys, you cannot beat the smell of this. It comes off a little, I'm talking hint synthetic in the opening, but just let it around for a while. I have it on my hand here, and it is just stunning, guys. It's addicting. People will love it on you, but this one, guys, is Angelic by Boadicea the Victorious. I love this scent. It has this really nice cedar note. It has an apple note in there, and like I said, it's got some vetiver, and it's pungent. It's bright. I don't want to ever say sour with this because it's not a sour note, but it's just very it's very bright and fizzy and uplifting. But then the more it dries down, it just kind of gets a little bit sweeter. So I guess those woody notes pop out in it. But man, this stuff. It's still bright on my skin. That's after about half an hour of spraying it on my hand here. And guys, this is just a beautiful scent. I don't know how you guys feel about this one, but Angelic, it's very pricey. I actually ended up just getting a 50 ml here. Very rare. It's kind of hard to get your hands on actually, but guys, beautiful. So hopefully I didn't take too long on this video. I can't wait to hear your guys' thoughts on some other of the line and all that. But Rome, again, I cannot thank you enough for this collaboration. I'm just so excited to see the final video. So thank you guys so much. Keep smelling great. Boadicea the Victorious, awesome house. People, get your hands on some of the fragrances and sample them. You'll be amazed. But thank you guys so much again, and on to the next reviewer.
Yay, what's up guys? What's up Rome? This is Jay Copeland from the channel Stay Fresh Productions. Rome, thank you so much for having me in this little collaboration. And you sent me a few fragrances from Boadicea the Victorious. I think I'm saying the name right. And I think you sent me 4. I can't remember all the names. There was Regal, there was Angelic, Blue Sapphire, and there's one more I'm missing right now. But there are 2 that stood out to me. One of them I have with me here, Blue Sapphire, and this is an Oud Rose fragrance. Man, this one really stood out to me. It's robust. It has a deep, rich woodiness when it dries down. It has a sweet, jammy rose. I can't remember all the notes, but it was very thick and full, and I really appreciated that. Angelic, beautiful scent. I think it would smell really nice on a lady. Unfortunately, it just didn't last very long. It lasted maybe 3 hours on my skin. But Blue Sapphire, this one went pretty strong.
and I really appreciated the scent and its development as well as the performance. This is something I could see myself picking up. I want to give it some more wear and give it some more full wears outside of the house. I didn't really get a chance to wear it out so much because I didn't have it that long, but I definitely appreciate it. And yeah, honestly, this was an introduction to the house for me, so I appreciate you letting me get my nose on some of their fragrances I've been meaning to for a long time. So thanks for that. Really appreciate it. Anyway, that's my take on the fragrances. On to the next one.
Hi guys, Kimberly Waters from Modern Urban Sensory Experiences. Alright, so I was asked to select 2 of my most favorite fragrances from the house of Boadicea the Victorious. And of course, you know, I had to go for the gusto, right? So I chose Amethyst and Blue Sapphire. 2 of the most luxurious fragrances in the entire Boadicea the Victorious collection. So they are the epitome of luxury for me. They are parfums. Each bottle is hand poured. So there's attention to detail that I could certainly appreciate. The bottles are adorned with gold plating. They are durable, heavy. They sit in the palm of your hands and they look beautiful as they are just standing straight up on this desk. But wherever you will put it, I'm sure it will look beautiful. So Amethyst and Blue Sapphire, although they're 2 different fragrances, the longevity is certainly there. I put Amethyst on my nose, like literally, excuse me, 2 hours ago, and it's still there. Amethyst to me is a very warm and creamy fragrance. I wrote down some notes. It has leather, chamomile, amber, and it's supposed to be kind of like a woodsy, like a luxury wood fragrance, but I really don't get that on my skin. I get kind of sweetness, creamy sweetness that lasts all day and is so welcoming, and I like to say desirable too. So this is one of my favorites, Amethyst. And leave it up to Blue Sapphire to take the #1 spot. This fragrance is, you know, absolutely outstanding. Again, the presentation is top notch. Each bottle comes with a certified Blue Sapphire gemstone, so that kind of takes it to a whole nother level. But whenever I wear Blue Sapphire, I really feel like higher. Like I feel like even if it's an ordinary day, I don't feel ordinary when I wear this scent. My confidence is higher, my energy is higher, and I just feel like I'm more present. Both of these fragrances definitely are attention getters, and you know, definitely will get some compliments. But it's really for the person who appreciates this level of perfumery. I believe that fragrances definitely could be pricey, but these are investments into your mood, investments into your energy, investments into your lifestyle. So if you feel that connected to them, I really feel like it's worth the investment. So Blue Sapphire has rose, jasmine, amber, oud. I mean, I don't want to get bogged down into the notes, but when I wear, like I said, when I wear Blue Sapphire or Amethyst, I just feel like totally elevated. And that's the power that, you know, wearing great fragrances That's the power that it has. So these are two of my top fragrances from the house. I do like Monarch as well. I'm gonna give you a quick, I got the 100 ml bottle of Monarch. This is also amazing. And I like to kind of spray this a little bit on a scarf, and you wrap the scarf around and you put on your coat and you walk outside. Stunning. All right, so thank you so much for allowing me to participate. Peace.
Let's get this thing popping, all right? We're gonna start off with the beautiful Mrs. Leggett's here. The ladies first, you know, we gotta do it like that. So let's get it popping. Go ahead, you can start it off, babe.
Well, out of all of the Boadicea fragrances that he has, I have come to Intense. It lives up to the hype. It lives up to its name. However, I'm not talking about that one today. I have recently smelled another one that he has, which really excited me, and it's called Invigorating. This one right here. And it smells really good. It has orange in it. It has rose, chocolate, but the notes that I found most, I guess, appealing to me are the jasmine and the amber. You know when I go silent, you know it's, you know it's good. So yeah, out of this collection, this one's pretty good for me. How about you?
Yeah, I really like it. I mean, I know we both like sweet fragrances. She's like more in the floral sense, but we both like sweet fragrances. That's why. I mean, she likes intense too, but she said her favorite.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna go on to the next reviewer. So let's go.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Brandon here. Today, I'm excited to share with you a couple of my favorite fragrances from the luxurious house of Boadicea the Victorious. First up, Jasmine. My favorite note in perfumery is oud. The Cambodian oud here is fantastic. This fragrance is sweet, it's spicy, it's powdery, everything that I look for in a fragrance. Second up, Amethyst. The second favorite note of mine in perfumery is cinnamon, and I don't think anybody does this note better than Boadicea. Spicy, peppery cinnamon with suede, creamy, amber, leather. So between these two fragrances, they have everything that I typically look for in a fragrance. Shout out to Rome. Thanks for putting this video together. And everybody, I hope you keep smelling victorious. Take care.
All right, next up we have some fragrances from a friend of mine from Instagram. His fragrance channel is called Nice Perfume. He actually was kind enough to send me some photos of some fragrances. He wasn't comfortable doing a video, so this is cool. The first fragrance up is actually called Vetiver Imperial. It's a wonderful, earthy, citrus fragrance that has a very nice, bright vetiver that carries on through the entire fragrance. And the second one is none other than Blue Sapphire, the Blue Beast, the wonderful, wonderful luxury niche fragrances. This one is everyone's favorite. And I have to say, these are some wonderful looking photos. So thank you. I appreciate it, Mikkel. And on to the next.
Thank you, Ron, for this collaboration on our favorite Boadicea the Victorious. This year I'm going to be selecting 3 fragrances to share with you guys. And then every winter, Blue Sapphire never fails me, so I keep going back to it. Essentially, this one is around a beautiful, slightly sour lemon drop candy, all wrapped in a beautiful central bouquet. But in the base, it is contrasted with a balsamic non-barnyard oud, but then also a patchouli amber combo. So the sweet, lemony, floral top or mid or hard is contrasted in the dry down against the balsamic non-barnyard oud, but also a warm patchouli amber. It lasts a long time and it smells fantastic. The second fragrance that I choose is called Victory, and this one opens with a fresh spicy cardamom, sweet saffron laced with rose, contrasting against an animalic leather, and then a non-barnyard oud. You're still gonna get the animalic facets from the leather accord, which reminds me a little bit of the castoreum ingredient. And then adding a rounding effect, I also get a sweet floral amber accord, a little bit of spicy cloves attached to it. It gets warmer and warmer in the dry down. This one is a statement maker, and what I love about it is the contrast between the sweet, spicy, and animalic tones that I get out of it. And my last choice here is Green Sapphire. This one I class as a modern woody aroma here, and it has so many contrasting woody tones to it, but it doesn't come off abrasive at all. It comes off smooth and refined, creamy to some degree. I get a combination of non-barnyard oud, balsamic woody tones, but I also get a slightly chocolatey feel attached to it in a woody sense, and I think it's coming from a pairing between something that is an amber accord patchouli, but also a little bit of cashmere attached to it, and I also get a little bit of cedarwood on top of that. And then cutting through the whole composition, I also get a beautiful raspberry note that is not overbearing or too sweet, and it contrasts really well with the woody note. It pairs really well there, and is balanced with the green aromatic facets to it. A little bit of violet leaf, but also a pine-like accord attached to it. So that's pretty much what I get out of this one. Is a smooth, woody, balsamic, slightly green, slightly fruity, but not overly fruity raspberry cutting through it, and it's just wonderful. It can easily be a signature scent, lasts a long time, and what I love about this one is how infused the other contrasting notes are, the raspberry and then the green aromatic facets, into that wonderful woody base that is complex but refined at the same time. So on to the next one. I can't wait to see the options from the other reviewer.
All right, so it's my turn to show you my fragrances. I want to show you exactly what I got. Oh, well, I can say what I got. I've had these for a few years, but I want to show you my special fragrances I cherish the most. That's no surprise to anybody. If you watch my channel or you follow me on Instagram, I'll show you the fragrances if you haven't watched or you don't even know. So the first fragrance is Numera. Numera is the fragrance that I wear on my oldest son Sire's birthday. I've been wearing it on his birthday since he was 2, actually when I got the fragrance, and it's just a beautiful rose oud combination. If you saw my fragrance video I put up about a month ago, maybe not even a month ago, about the best rose fragrance, this is one of the best rose fragrances I've ever smelled, and it's dear to me because this is something I wear on my son's birthday. So Numera is one of my cherished fragrances. I'm gonna cheat a little bit because I have 2. The second one I have is Blue Sapphire. This is a fragrance I talk about to the extreme. This is one of the best smelling fragrances I've ever smelled. I wear this on Sebastian's birthday. I actually wore this on the day he was born, so very significant in that aspect. And it's just a beautiful patchouli, oud, and citrus-based fragrance, and a masterpiece. Just a side note, if you guys have paid attention to all the other videos, all the other reviewers and collectors, this has been a constant pick in this collaboration. So I think that it is fair to say that we should now declare Blue Sapphire, if you haven't already, and you smell this, I think we should declare this a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece of a fragrance. I think that just the sheer amount of people that love and cherish this fragrance and don't even really care that it's north of $700. So it just tells you how great the juices are, how unique it is, and how rare of a fragrance this is. So in my opinion, I think we should stamp this as a masterpiece. So that's my second most cherished fragrance. And The best smelling fragrance in my collection is Intense. Intense by Boadicea the Victorious is a beautiful honey note fragrance. Vanilla, honey, slightly floral, sweet, just a gourmand fragrance that is so beautiful. If you like Back to Black, it doesn't smell like it, but if you like that honey-based kind of fragrance, you will truly enjoy and love this fragrance. And this isn't one of those super expensive fragrances. It's like $185, $190 for a 50 ml bottle. So definitely something that I just, every time I smell it, I want to put it on. Just gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. Intense by Boadicea the Victorious is my best smelling fragrance in my collection. All right, so that goes on to my fragrance that I want to get. It's like 10 of these shits, man. 10 fragrances at least. I can't pick just one, but I have to pick one fragrance. Okay, I got 2 honorable mentions. Don't hate me. 2 honorable mentions. One is called Love Poison. The other one is called Damask. I think that's how you say it. That is just a beautiful spicy fragrance. And the one I really need, I gotta get either this year or hopefully next year, is Legend. This is an absolute gorgeous, powdery, woody fragrance that I wear that fragrance. I have like a 10 ml travel spray of it. It just blows my mind how good that fragrance is. Love it to death. Look at my face, people. I love that fragrance. Oh my God, it's excellent. So that's my pick of my Boadicea fragrance. So those are my picks. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed all the picks that came about through all the fragrance reviewers and collectors. I told you guys this was gonna be even better than last year. I know I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it also. Just wanted to spread love to the Boadicea Victorious community, the fragrance community in general, and also get people to understand that quality is something that you cannot just look past. You have to be able to say, you know what, I gotta spend a little bit more just to get a little bit better. And I mean, that's not always the case, but when it comes to Boadicea Victorious, you cannot deny that they have some amazing fragrances if you have tried it. If you haven't, I urge you guys to definitely get samples. I urge you guys to definitely go to either Neiman Marcus, Lucky Scent, Beverly Hills Perfumery, or the Boadicea Victorious website and check their fragrances out. Also want to let you guys know this was not sponsored by Boadicea Victorious at all. This had nothing to do with collaboration of them paying me or anything. This is just me showing love to a fragrance house that I truly love. And I want to do something for the fragrance community. Those who are watching, I'm going to pick one lucky subscriber and I'm going to give 4 samples of some fragrances from my personal collection, and I want you guys to try them out. They're going to be either all the way from the $180 range all the way to probably $600 range. So you get an opportunity to smell a wide spectrum of this fragrance house. They have over 100 different fragrances easily. So I'm just gonna give you what I have just to show appreciation. I want to thank every single reviewer, every single fragrance collector that joined this collaboration, took the time out of your busy day to make this videos. I truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm super jealous of a lot of you guys' fragrances. Don't let me, well, I do have a few of you guys' addresses, so I might come visit y'all. I'm not gonna steal anything though. I just probably come holler at you. All right, thank you to David Crisp. Truly appreciate you, man. I know you guys were excited and surprised to see him on, because I don't think he's really ever done anything like this. I asked him to do the video for me and he said sure. He had no problem doing it. And thank you, David. You are the man. I truly appreciate it. And I thank you for bringing Boadicea to the heights that it is right now. Couldn't imagine it being as popular, and just how amazing the fragrances are. I would never imagine it would have gone to this level. And I'm glad you are head of the ship, or the captain of the ship, and you're doing a great job. All right, so I'm gonna stop all this rambling. I wanted to say thank you again to everybody that joined. Thank you guys for watching. If you truly enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, like the video, comment, tell me what fragrances you have from Boadicea the Victorious. Tell me fragrances that you want to put in your collection, you want to try out. And also hit that bell icon. Please hit that so you can get notifications when I drop videos. Share the videos with your friend on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, so I can get some more subscribers. I truly want to show you guys some fragrances that no one's talking about. That's what I'm here to do for you guys. All right, that's pretty much it. Until next time, like I always say, it's okay if you want to smell like Rome. I'll check you guys out on the next video. Peace.